for youth. Now, Chuck Todd and the state media are because there is no such thing as equity or fairness or anything. They will say sanctuary states for illegal immigration are fabulous, and sanctuary states for anything else are a crime, and the governors need to be locked up. And that is what Chuck Todd will say. By the way, while we're on to, but he's really got to. I think I hope other governors. I would like to see my governor do that. Not sure he would go that far, but it'd be nice if he would. But while we're on the subject of Chuck Todd, just so I don't forget. So this is Thursday.
It is Thursday.
And so he was on the show today.
Yeah, he was.
And Hugh opened up saying that he was not going to ask him anything political, and which he's doing, I notice, more and more. With Chuck Todd.
Oh, okay. And?
That he, asked him about sports and stuff. So his first question out of the gate was advice to new freshmen members of Congress coming in. And I as I listened to this show today, the questions were so innocuous. Chuck Todd's answers were so innocuous. But the answer to that, which was the thing he came out of the gate with, was amazing. He basically said, move to Washington, D.C. Basically become a creature of the Beltway. Because if you don't, you will become divorced. He said that. And that move your spouse, move your kids, because otherwise it's not going to go well. I was in Congress for 10 years. I was inside, and captivating Mrs. Campbell, who is listening, and I just passed our 41st anniversary. We are still married. We actually stayed, and I lived in California. I left immediately after I left California, but I stayed there while I was in Congress, and it was such a Chuck Todd state media thing to say. Basically, every member of Congress should leave their state, leave the people they represent, get out of those red, terrible districts, get away from those horrible, awful Trump people, those irresponsible. What did Biden call them lately? They're bums or
chumps,
loud
chumps.
Yeah,
Trump chumps.
Get away from those chumps and deplorables and move to Washington, D.C., where the real people are, where the smart people are, where all good things come from, where you too can become just like Chuck Todd and become a Marxist creature of the Beltway. I actually didn't listen to the rest of the hour. I thought, okay, that's all I need. That's all I need, just to hear Chuck Todd say that if you get elected to Congress and you don't move inside the Beltway, you'll get divorced. So captivating Mrs. Campbell is going to be surprised to hear that.
Okay, now back to Gavin Newsom.